2016 BMW X3 review. What's new for 2016? The 2016 BMW X3 adds a standard 16-speaker Harman Kardon audio system for the xDrive 35i model. Introduction. The 2016 BMW X3 is a leading light among compact luxury crossover SUVs. That's pretty remarkable for a vehicle in its 6th year of production, but the X3 pulls it off seemingly without breaking a sweat. Indeed, it's such a challenge to find fault with this crossover that our only con is its relatively high price. It kind of makes sense, after all, that you'd have to pay a little more for a nearly flawless product. Although the X3 receives no notable changes for 2016, it was treated to a significant refresh last year that burnished its appeal. In particular, the new headlights made it look like a downsized X5, while the newly available diesel engine took fuel economy to new heights with only a slight drop in real-world performance. In other words, the X3 has just gotten better with age, and as our glowing long-term test of a 2012 X3 demonstrates, it was already at the pinnacle of its profession. The competition has had a long time to catch up, but generally speaking, the BMW still holds the advantage among compact luxury crossovers. Of course, there's no shortage of alternatives in this hotly contested segment. The Audi Q5 is even older than the X3, but it has also aged nicely, offering a comparable blend of sport and comfort along with a compelling diesel option. The Q5 derived 2016 Porsche Macan is the sports car of the bunch, though it's far pricier and offers hatchback-grade cargo capacity. If you're looking for more value, the 2016 Acura RDX provides generous power, space and features for the money, while the Lexus NX brings uniquely aggressive styling and a slick, impeccably trimmed interior to the table. The veteran Volvo XC60, meanwhile, is a stylish, family-friendly crossover that's surprisingly fun to drive. But if the BMW's price fits your budget, resistance may be futile. The current X3 has been a winner from day one, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2016 BMW X3 crossover SUV is available in 4 trim levels: xDrive 28i, xDrive 28i, xDrive 28D and xDrive 35i. The xDrive 28i model comes standard with the gasoline-powered 4-cylinder engine, 18-inch wheels, roof rails, rear privacy glass, automatic headlights, LED fog lamps, automatic wipers, a power liftgate, auto-dimming mirrors with exterior power-folding functionality, cruise control, dual-zone automatic climate control, 8-way power front seats with driver memory functions, ambient interior lighting, Sensatec premium vinyl upholstery, a 402,040 split-folding rear seat, a leather-wrapped tilt-and-telescoping steering wheel, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, the iDrive electronics interface with a touchpad controller and a 9-speaker sound system with a CD player, HD radio, a USB port and an auxiliary audio input. The xDrive 28i adds all-wheel drive and hill descent control, while the xDrive 28D adds those items plus the diesel engine. The xDrive 35i boasts the more powerful inline-six gasoline engine plus adaptive xenon headlights, adaptive LED taillights, a panoramic sunroof and a 16-speaker Harman Kardon audio system. The premium package includes the panoramic sunroof standard on xDrive 35i, keyless entry and ignition, hands-free tailgate functionality, leather upholstery, satellite radio and 4-way lumbar support for the front seats. The cold weather package includes heated front and rear seats, a heated steering wheel and a retractable headlight washer system. The technology package gets you a head-up display, a navigation system with a larger centralized drive screen, an enhanced driver information display in the gauge cluster, smartphone app integration and BMW remote services. The dynamic handling package adds adaptive suspension dampers, variable ratio steering and an enhanced torque vectoring version of the all-wheel drive system S-Drive 28i excluded. The driver assistance package adds front and rear parking sensors and a rear view camera, while the driver assistance plus package throws in a surround view camera system, an active blind spot monitor, a forward collision mitigation system with automatic braking and a lane departure warning system. Adaptive cruise control is available with the driver assistance plus package at additional cost. The lighting package adds adaptive LED headlights with automatic high beams to the X-Drive 35i, while the lesser trims get xenon headlights and adaptive LED taillights, with the LED headlights available for an extra fee. The M Sport package features 19-inch wheels, torque vectoring AWD, S-Drive 28i excluded, an aerodynamic body kit, sport front seats, special interior trim and a sport steering wheel. Also, all trims except the X-Drive 28D get an 8-speed sport transmission with shift paddles, while the X-Drive 28D gets the shift paddles minus the transmission upgrade. Some of the above items, for example, the panoramic sunroof and the navigation system, are available as standalone options, and the X-Drive 35's Harman Kardon audio system is optional on other X3 models. You may also encounter X3 models with an optional mobile assistance package that combines certain features from the premium, cold weather and technology packages. Powertrains and performance. Every 2016 BMW X3 comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission and an automatic stop-start system. The latter saves fuel by shutting off the engine when you come to a stop and then starting it when you take your foot off the brake. Note that in BM's peak, S-Drive equals rear-wheel drive, while X-Drive equals all-wheel drive. The 2016 BMW X3, S-Drive 28i and X-Drive 28i are powered by a 2.0-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 240 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. In performance testing, the X-Drive 28i went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.8 seconds. Which is slightly better than average. EPA fuel economy estimates stand at 24 miles per gallon combined, 21 city 28 highway for both the S-Drive 28i and X-Drive 28i. The X3, X-Drive 28D is powered by a 2.0-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine that produces 180 horsepower and 280 lb-ft of torque. BMW estimates it will go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds, which is slow for the segment but typical for a diesel. EP estimated fuel economy rings in at an excellent 30 miles per gallon combined, 27 city 34 highway. The X3, X-Drive 35i gets a 3.0-litre turbocharged inline 6 engine that produces 300 horsepower and 300 lb-ft of torque. In performance testing, the X-Drive 35i hit 60 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds, making it one of the quickest vehicles in this segment. Fuel economy is rated at 22 miles per gallon combined, 19 city 27 highway, a remarkably frugal showing for such a powerful vehicle. Safety. Every 2016 BMW X3 comes standard with anti-lock disc brakes, stability and traction control, automatic brake drying useful in rainy weather, front seat side airbags, full-length side curtain airbags and active front seat head restraints. Also standard is the BMW Assist emergency communications system, which provides automatic crash notification and on-demand roadside assistance. The optional BMW Remote Services System upgrades BMW Assist with remote door unlocking, GPS vehicle location and addition of features that can be operated via the My BMW Remote smartphone app. Other optional equipment includes front and rear parking sensors, an active blind spot monitor, a forward collision mitigation system with automatic braking, rear view and surround view parking cameras and a lane departure warning system. In brake testing, an X-Drive 35i stopped from 60 miles per hour in 123 feet, which is an average distance for the segment. An X-Drive 28i with 19-inch wheels stopped in 127 feet. In government crash testing, the X3 received 5 out of 5 stars in overall crash protection, with 5 stars for frontal crash protection and side impact protection. In crash testing by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, the X3 received the highest possible rating of good in the moderate overlap frontal offset, side impact and roof strength tests. Its seat head restraint design was also rated good for whiplash protection and rear impacts. Interior design and special features. The X3's interior is classic BMW, from its traditional analog gauges to its sensible ergonomics and restrained sense of style. Most surfaces consist of high-quality, rich-looking materials, while the center stack cants slightly toward the driver for a more intimate feel. The various knobs and buttons become familiar in short order. It's a traditional layout overall, but we wouldn't call it dated. The iDrive electronics interface is an X3 strong suit, particularly with the larger, higher-resolution screen that comes with a navigation system. An integrated touchpad lets you scroll text and number input with your fingertip, a feature that's more useful than you might think. The menu structure is straightforward and processing times are quick, which helps minimize the amount of time you spend looking away from the road. That said, new owners should sit down and familiarize themselves with iDrive before hitting the road, because it's still a complex system and you can't master everything while the car's in motion. Room for front passengers is ample by every measure, while rear legroom is downright generous and pairs with a truly comfortable seat. Reviews often focus on the X3's performance, but it's also one of the most family-friendly vehicles in this segment. The cargo area behind the rear seats measures 27.6 cubic feet, and total capacity with the rear seat backs folded down is 63.3 cubic feet. Both are satisfactory numbers by class standards. Driving impressions. Don't be fooled by the modest 240 horsepower rating of the 28i models. Acceleration is quite brisk, and unlike many turbocharged engines, this one doesn't run out of breath at higher RPM. The X-Drive 28D is about a second slower to 60 miles per hour, but its slightly better torque rating makes it feel nearly as strong in most cases, and its fuel economy is off the charts for a luxury crossover. If you don't mind paying extra for the X-Drive 35i, you'll be rewarded with thrilling acceleration and fuel economy that isn't far off the 28i model's pace. The auto stop-start function that comes with all X3 models does optimize fuel economy ratings, but it can be an annoyance in heavy traffic, as the engine doesn't restart as quickly or smoothly as we'd like when transitioning between the brake pedal and the gas. Fortunately, you can manually disable this feature. The X3 delivers on the promise of BMW performance in other respects, too. Take it around a turn with enthusiasm and it feels light and nimble. As compact luxury crossovers go, it's one of the sportiest, particularly with the dynamic handling package's adaptive suspension dampers and torquey vectoring AWD. Although the ride quality is definitely on the firm side, most people will find the 2016 BMW X3 quite livable, whether commuting on urban streets or taking long highway trips.